Hello and welcome to FIFA 23. In this video, we'll be taking an in-depth look at how the new chemistry system in this year's Ultimate Team works. So, we've done away with the famous green and orange lines this year, and this new system will take some getting used to. Whether it's a change in the right direction or not, I'll let you guys squabble about that in the comments below. So, this year, we have a new chevron system in place. Each player can gain a maximum of 3 chemistry points, which gives us as a team a maximum chemistry of 33. So let's take a look now at how this will work. So the key to this will be making use of a squad management tab and creating concept squads. Honestly guys, I guarantee you're going to need to use this to make sure you get the right team. This way you can play around with the chemistry of your squad before you actually go out and buy the players. The last thing you want to do is go out and buy a player who doesn't fit into your squad. So, first off, set your formation to whatever you're going to be playing in-game. And I'm going to start, first off, by signing a keeper. So I'm going to sign Mike Maignan from AC Milan. And straight away, you can see there's no blue chevrons. Obviously, that's because there's nobody to link him to. So, this is a part I do like this year. So I'm going to sign a striker next. And just have a look at what happens. So, I've signed Anthony Martial. And both players receive 1 blue chevron. Obviously, because they're both French. So the fact that the positions aren't actually linked in FIFA 23, it doesn't actually matter. So next up, I'm going to bring in a right back. I'm going to bring in Englishman Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and he instantly gets a blue chevron as well. That's because of his link to Anthony Martial. They both play for Man United. Now, look at Martial's chevrons. He's gained 2 chevrons from these signings. That's obviously because he links to both of these players in the team, Mike Maignan and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, in different ways. Now I'm going to add another player to the team and just take a look what happens now. We're going to sign Bukayo Saka from Arsenal, right midfielder, another Englishman, and Martial now has 3 chevrons. So he has maxed out his chemistry. One represents the French link to Maignan, one represents a link to Man United with Wan-Bissaka, and his last one represents his link to Saka by playing in the same league. So, if we take a look now at the grid, and it can be a little bit overwhelming at first, but I'm going to explain it the best way I can. So we have 3 Premier League players so far, which qualifies each player for 1 blue chevron. Now, if we were to sign another 2 Premier League players, this would then take us into the second column of this grid, which means all of our Premier League players that we sign would receive 2 blue chevrons straight away. So, at the minute, Saka only has 2 chevrons due to his link with the Premier League and then his link to the nationality which he shares with Wan-Bissaka. So take a look at this. I've just brought in Andy Robertson of Liverpool, Bernardo Silva of Man City. As we just discussed, they both gain 2 chevrons because now that's 5 players in the same league, and now Saka gains that extra chevron to give him max chemistry. So let's look at Bernardo Silva and Mike Maignan now. So we're going to look for a Portuguese player in Serie A. So we find a centre midfielder, Miguel Veloso. That helps Bernardo Silva gain full chemistry due to the 1 chevron for his Portuguese link and the 2 chevrons for his current Premier League links. Now Maignan's chevrons have stayed the same. So if we go back to the grid, we can see that we need 1 more player from Serie A to gain an extra chevron. So let's take a look at bringing in another Serie A player now and just see what happens to the goalkeeper. So we've brought in Ademola Lookman on the left of midfield. Now he plays for Atlanta. So Maignan gains 1 chevron for the Serie A link, and Lookman instantly gains 2. That's 1 chevron for the link to Serie A and another one because of obviously his nationality being English. So once again, we're going to leave those players for now and we'll take a look at getting Andy Robertson up to full chemistry. So, back to the grid. This basically shows us what we need to do in order to gain the full chemistry for each individual section. So, we can either do this by adding a Scottish player into the team, or we can do it by adding a Liverpool player. So, I'm going to add Joe Gomez, for example. This is going to give Robertson full chemistry and Gomez full chemistry. Again, Robertson through the league link and the club link, and Gomez obviously through the links with nationality, league and club as well. So there you go. You can see now that Joe Gomez has got full chemistry and Andy Robertson has also got full chemistry. That's all of the Premier League players that we've signed with full chemistry, but the Serie A players, we still haven't got that. So let's get to work on that. Let's see if we can figure that out. So again, back to the grid, and like I say, this is going to be so important for while you're trying to learn this in the first few weeks. It'll be your best friend. You put the work in this squad management tab as well. You put the work in with concept teams. Honestly, you'll pick it up in no time. So in the grid, I need either one more English player to gain a chevron or two more Serie A players. So I'm going to bring in a guy who's going to meet both of that criteria. Fikayo Tomori of AC Milan. So because that's an extra Englishman, Lookman has gained full chemistry, and Tomori also comes in with full chemistry, which only leaves now Miguel Veloso in our centre midfield needing that full chem. So I'm going to show you two options here. The first option, we're looking at Pellegrini. And as you can see now, so Veloso's got his full chemistry, which is fantastic, but Pellegrini hasn't due to not having any links with his club or his nationality. So if you do find yourself in a position like this, again, another new thing to FIFA 23, if you were to select, for example, Jose Mourinho as your manager, which we can't actually select managers in the web app at the minute, you would receive an extra chevron for Pellegrini because of his link to Roma. It would also work the same way if you were to choose, say, an Italian manager, a Roberto Mancini, for example. So managers now do affect chemistry in FIFA 23. For the purpose of this video, I want to give you guys full chemistry. I want you to see it there in writing at the top of the screen. So I'm going to put in Atlanta's Pasalic into the team just to show you have options. There are so many options within this new chemistry design. I've seen a lot of people sort of slating this new update, saying that the chemistry was the only thing that worked in FIFA, which to a degree I agree with. And the chemistry system of old was, I mean, it was flawless. It was easy to understand. It was easy to make those links happen. What you're going to find with this chemistry design is, and this is what I like about it, I think you're going to have to, instead of going straight out there upon release and signing whoever you want and just trying to make them fit, I think you'll have to think about it a lot more and what you want your team to look like. Also, once you've got that team in place, I think you're going to make less changes. I think it will add value to the Ultimate Team market because I think there's going to be less transfers going on. So yeah, I think time will tell with this one, but I think it does have potential, and I think it's completely too early to just disregard the new chemistry system that we've got in place in FIFA 23. So, as you can see here, we've maxed out our chemistry now. We've got 33 out of 33, and it's ready for us to work towards building upon release. One more thing about this game this year, and it's essential. It is essential to play your players in the correct or the alternate positions that FIFA have allocated them, because look, if you're playing them out of position, then the chevrons won't count towards your team chemistry. So there it is, guys. I hope this video's cleared up a few things regarding Ultimate Team in FIFA 23. If it did, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be making more FIFA 23 content this year. We're going to be doing career modes, Ultimate Team content, pack openings, everything. Honestly, it's going to be a great year for this channel. So that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Peace.